back, welcome back, welcome back. And what the heck is that place? Well, someone's just built a house across the... I couldn't call this a river. Someone's built a house across the way. Well, that's new. I just noticed it this second. But the first thing that I was going to tell you guys about was... oh, and here come the bad things. The texture pack. Okay, so this is the new grass texture that I made today. It doesn't look quite as great as I thought it would. Although it looks very much like the original grass texture. I don't know, it's like it needs more... I don't know what. I don't like the way that it duplicates itself. Like you can see the pattern in it. You see how like there's a dark spot, dark spot, dark spot, dark spot, dark spot. I don't like seeing that kind of thing, so I'm gonna maybe lighten that little dark spot in the block, this little dark spot. So this is all just a test so far. The dirt, on the other hand, let's look at my dirt that I made today. I think it looks wonderful. I think that as a dirt block is beautiful. It looks like the dirt should in an HD texture pack. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Same with the sides. Although maybe I could lighten the... Where is he? Come here. Nope. Nope. You can stay down there. I could lighten the little effect border around the grass. Maybe turn it greenish, you know, that kind of thing. The one thing, though, that I'm not happy about... Oh, crap! Ah! That's right! Oh no, the bunny! The bunny! That's right! You die with my lightning! I got this lightning sword. But the, oh man, how do I put... Man, fire everywhere? Bad fire! Oh, the one thing I'm not very happy about right now is this, unfortunately, the Holy Stone. It looks just so meh, you know? It just looks so almost too roundish, and the borders are so bad. I wasn't thinking of borders when I made it, so you get a lot of the... where's a good example? We're doing Pixel Art 101 here. Oh, here's a good example. See how the black line goes? And then it just goes into like a white... like black to white there. That's not how stone looks when it goes together. You shouldn't be able to see the hard edges in the stone. And so, I mean, I worked on this quite a while. It looks very much like the original texture again. But I could do the blending around the edges better and soften maybe the dark areas a little bit better. Maybe add more darkness to it. The one block, though, apart from the dirt that I'm really happy about, because that dirt looks pretty wicked, is this Holy Stone brick. Look at that. I just love how the brick looks now. I updated it again today, softened the textures on it, redefined the lines in it, added a bit of, you know, highlights and shadows. The bottom brick was a little bit too tall, so I made that all uniform now. And I'm curious to see how Winter's house actually looks. I go to this house in every single episode. She actually made fun of me for it, that I always end up at her house, but I'm always here. She's my best neighbor. Let's go see how this wall looks with my new Oh! I just think that looks so awesome. I am proud of myself for making this. Just so proud of myself. If I can make all of them look that good, you know, I gotta work on the grass, I gotta work on the Holy Stone, but I love the way that that brick looks. So that's all that I worked on today as far as the texture pack goes. Still progressing on it. I'm curious to see how the ores all turned out, because I modified them to fit onto that Holy Stone that I don't like. Let's go check it out, because I might have, right? Maybe? Maybe I don't. Iron. Holy Stone. No, I guess I don't. I could find some around. I'm gonna maybe go see this this house over here. Had I not killed that rabbit, I could have. But before I go one step further, you've already seen it because I was in my inventory. I know you've seen it, but look at my armor. Look at me. Neptune helmet, Neptune chestplate. I have a sweat cape on. I had a Valkyrie cape, but it disappeared for some reason. That's a glitch, and I'm going to maybe, if any of the developers are watching right now, this is what we'll talk about. I did a dungeon, and it's all recorded. It is recorded. I did the dungeon. In fact, I'm probably posting that. Why am I saying all of this then? Because you've seen this. But I had the dead mouse ears and a Valkyrie cape, and suddenly, for no reason, after I was done the dungeon, I came out of the dungeon, and I noticed that as I was floating down with the cape, I'd land with the cape, and I'd take fall damage, and that was really bad. So I relogged. I logged out, logged back in. The cape and ears were gone out of my inventory. Luckily, I had a sweat cape. I also have a agility cape, 2 Moa eggs, some discs. I'm going to grab one. I'll grab all of them. So maybe I'll wear the agility cape instead, because that means we can walk up blocks without having to jump. That is a great feature. Makes running that much faster. So, there's that. And because we now have a cape, I can go like this, and ta-da! I've got my awesome Donator cape. So not only do I have my awesome Donator cape, but I also have this really cool armor on. I look like a king. I look like a king. And what? What are those boots that I'm wearing? These aren't just rubber booties, my friends. Oh no, they aren't just rubber booties. These are special Sentry Boots. Let me show you. Where we can demonstrate. I'm sure. We'll find a guy very soon. We will demonstrate what Sentry Boots do for me. Where might the guy be? I'm going to float down to this guy's house. And we'll find one of those stupid Zephyrs eventually. Where would one be? The thing I liked about the Valkyrie cape is that floating was so much nicer and slower, and you could control it better. Floating on a rabbit really isn't, I don't know. But I love this agility cape. It just makes me, just awesome. It's just awesome. Okay, whose house is this? Hello? Oh, this is like what I did in my original Aether series. If we bounce, yes! That is exactly what I had in my original Aether series. I feel like I'm at home. I love it. I love it. There's one of the Tempests. Don't want to deal with him. Think about the rabbits. I wish they were transparent, because I can't see a thing. Cannot see a thing. Where's a Zephyr when I want one? I guess I could just explain it. Is that the Sentry Boots make it so that Zephyrs cannot push you. They are my favorite boot in all the Aether. They are awesome. They are amazing. So that's what I'm wearing right now, and I'm very proud to wear them. And I look like a king, so that's not so bad either. Oh, awesome. Nothing new over here? I guess not. Okay. Alright. What effect does the agility cape have on things like quick soil? Because I can barely stand inside of there because it wants to walk me out. So if I go like this. Oh! What happened? I don't know what happened, but oh god, that scared me. I thought I was going over for sure. I have a rabbit on my head, so it probably would have been okay. But Talk about scary. Should we try it? Should we try it again? I'm skeptical. Uah! Oh, oh, scary. Heart attack. Okay, what kind of wool do you give? Come here, you. What is this? Oh, just cyan? Normal cyan wool? Okay. That's not so bad having cyan sheep. Now, yeah, so that was basically the glitch, is that I left the dungeon with Liam. When I relogged in, I lost my Valkyrie cape and my dead mouse ears that were gotten. They were obtained from the Continuum orbs. So that was too bad. But you learn to just live without them, I guess. I'm fine with an agility cape for now. What I'm kind of scoping the scenery for is a piece of Zanite, because I could sure use a piece right about now. Just kind of looking over the edge. There's a lot of Ambrosium. What's that? No. See, from far away, nah, it still looks kind of weird. You can see the edges of the holy stone. I'll fix it. But there's Ambrosium, if you wanted to see how it looked. It looks not so bad, you know, but again, the edges have to be fixed. So, it's a work in progress. Bear with me. I haven't done pixel art since probably early 2000s to the late 90s. So, I mean, we're talking before a lot of you guys were even born watching. So, it's been a while since I've done any kind of pixel art. It's kind of I'm having to relearn techniques that I used to know for doing textures. So it's a slow process, but I have decided that when this is done, assuming nobody else has released a faithful Aether texture pack before me, that yeah, I don't have any problem giving you people the texture pack as well. You know, as long as when you use it, you give me some credit for it. You know, don't claim that you've made it. That's all. I'm sure nobody would be that crooked anyway. One thing that I wanted to do in this episode, I know that I have a bunny on my head. Take a couple of these. Give me. Thank you. And let's see. Come on, get up. Come on, agility cape. You can do it. Okay. This is pretty awesome. I haven't hit the jump button once since being down there. Okay. Apparently you can craft a parachute by going like this. Eh? Didn't work. Does that crafting recipe just not work? Or am I doing it wrong? It's supposed to work. Wool. It's not wool that you need. It's air cloud. I know that it is. Whoops. It's not wool. I saw the picture. It said air cloud. I looked it up. Because I didn't want to seem like I didn't know what I was doing. But apparently that just doesn't work. You can't make parachutes. Apparently there is something called a golden feather coming, which will help you descend very slowly, I guess. And if you wear gravitite armor like there is in here, it'll apparently help break your fall and stuff like that. But I don't know. One other thing that I'd like to suggest to developers, if you are watching, is an Ambrosium block. I'm sure that this will be in high demand, but you know, kind of like the redstone block, an Ambrosium block would be amazing. Just like a coal block should be out in Minecraft. Because honestly, you can get Ambrosium tons of ways. And we're just going to end up with so much of it that it'll just be sickening. But here we go. I'm using her table again. However, you know what I should do? I'm gonna fix this situation. Let's make my own altar. There we go. No, I don't need this. How do I get it back? Give me, there we go. There we go. Thank you for all the service you've provided me. Winterfrost on YouTube if you want to check her out. Let's go. Whoop. There we go. And I don't really have a house yet. I've kind of mocked it up, but nothing major yet. So let's just put this down with the rest of this stuff. Like so. And do like this. Okay. Now apparently we can put a disc in there. Bam! Yes! Noise storm. Ooh, dubstep. Can we get another one? Bam. Yes. We got noise storm galore. Maybe it's different for different discs. Gives you a different result. Not sure. I got all 3 of those green discs inside of a dungeon. A single dungeon. So that's pretty cool. But now I've got 3 noise storm discs. You guys know, if you watch my stuff, how much I love collecting the discs. And so having that is pretty awesome. Okay, let's throw that in there. Get some berries out of it. Okay. What else can we make? I don't know. Can we put Zanite in there at all? Whoops. Let's get that. Let's fix this. There we go. That's kind of a glitch in that if you click it with an empty hand, it shoots everything off. So you got to be really careful. But well, let's see. Can we put this in there? No. That's what I kind of thought. Can't put that in there. Can we put a sweat cape in there? That would be cool. No. I've got a bronze key from the dungeon that I beat with Liam. Put that there. Very special. Gravitite, Sentry Stone. Lots of stuff. Lots of goodies. Can I enchant this? No. I could probably build an enchanting table with the overworld stuff and go with that. I'll have to do that, and that involves me going to the overworld and playing around in the overworld for a while, which I'm not too. I'm not gonna do it yet. I love just spending time in the Aether instead. So yeah, I'm surprised though that we can't enchant oranges. Now tell me why that is. If we put all this, I mean, oranges are everywhere, right? Why cannot? Why cannot? Why can't we put, like, why? Why? It's beautiful orange. We should be able to make an enchanted orange. You know? Why not? Golden orange. Wouldn't it then just be called a golden? Wah wah. Okay, let's see if I can find some Zanite down here. I just want to show you guys what it kind of looks like. I think a lot of the ores that you can see have largely been... Oh, look at that! Continuum right there. And you can see that it's using the Holy Stone, same as everything else. Okay. I'll have to get that continuum ore and basically harvest it up. There's some Zanite right there. Alright. So I think that wraps it up for this episode. We're slowly making progress here. I have to spend some time in the overworld, so I'm going to actually... I know I should be recording other things right now, but I'm going to actually instead spend some time in the overworld, getting what I need, and in the meantime grabbing the continuum. Should I get that on camera? You know what? Let's get this on camera. How can we do this? Let's do like this. Yes. And like this. We're going to see pillars all over the Aether. It's just going to be a natural sight eventually. It's pillars. Because everybody pillars for every type of ore. Okay. Let's get this. Ooh! It's in a giant vein of it. Well, isn't this good luck? Okay. So, if you don't know, and I'm pretty sure you'd know if you've watched other videos, but maybe you don't. If you don't know, Continuum Orb basically makes a random item when you right click on it. And it can be anything from a piece of rotten flesh, from what I understand, to a piece of pork chop, to Valkyrie helmet, to maybe a lightning sword like this one. So let's see what we get from these 4. Okay, so the first one, bam, we get a piece of Zionite. Woohoo! Right? Give me that. Thank you. Okay, next up, we've got iron boots. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Next up, a berry bush, like the actual bush. It's kind of weird. Huh. Okay, and next up, we've got, drumroll please. Please don't be anything crappy. Obsidian Helmet. Hey, that's pretty cool. Really, really cool. I remember the Obsidian Helmets were actually made when you had one of those the fire helmets and you went into water. It made an ultra durable Obsidian Helmet. So that's pretty cool to have. I don't mind having that. Wish I had received a Valkyrie cape like Liam had, but if Continuum Orbs are that common, then I don't have anything to be afraid of. And that was on a pretty high level too. So with that, I think we'll see you next time on the Aether. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Bye-bye.